choices in baking and make some friends, okay? If you're just joining, you're welcome. My name is Catherine, and we'll be talking about choices in baking today. So keep coming in. Let me just wait for a few minutes, then we'll start it. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up when you join. Hello. So welcome. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. So today I'm talking about choices in baking, the types of cakes, types of frosting, consistencies in baking, and various types of frosting. I'm going to explain to you the types we have. Like we have butter cream, that is American, Swiss, and Italian cream. And we also have cheese cream, we have whipped cream and ganache, yeah, and we also have fondant. But I'm talking about fondant today. I'm not covering fondant, okay? So our focus is on whipped cream, butter cream, and ganache, then cheese cream, and also the types of flour. You're welcome. So we have 2 million in the building. If you're just joining, you're welcome. My name is Catherine, and today we'll be talking about choices in baking, okay? Hi, Vicky. Thank you for stopping by. 5 million in the house. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, okay? Give us a thumbs up. Let's know your thoughts. How is my video today? Is it better? And if it's better, let me know, okay? And today I'm talking about choices in baking. Thank you so much, Vicky. If you're just joining, thank you. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, okay? Thank you, Vicky. Vicky said my video is good today. That's nice. English, please. Subscribe if you haven't. Give us a thumbs up. Okay, like I said today, I'm talking about choices in baking, okay? Types of ingredients, yeah, regarding ingredients, frosting, the consistencies, and I'll be explaining few types of frosting to you guys. So don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you are just joining. A thumbs up. Thumbs up if you are just joining. A thumbs up. It's not blurry. Thank you, Vicky. I got the right place today. Thank you so much, Vicky. It's not blurry. Thank you. So, should I go ahead or should I just wait for a few more people? Hello, Annie. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, please. Van, I have a chocolate cupcake recipe in my channel. You can check it out, okay? You can just check me out, subscribe, and watch my chocolate cupcake recipe. I have it there. Check it out, please. 7 million people in the building. Thank you so much, Annie. Annie's here with us, 100% support. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please like the live. if you're just stopping by, like the live, okay? So we're talking about choices in baking today. And also I need your opinion regarding it after all when we start. So let's be waiting. Thank you so much for the thumbs up done. All right, I will start with choices in baking. Then when we're talking that you can be making friends, okay? Like, let me start. I'm starting with types of flour. That is types of flour in baking. So we have the all-purpose flour. All-purpose flour is for all types of cakes and some pastries and yeah, some pastries too. So with all-purpose flour. Oh, I tried your red velvet recipe. It was delicious. Thank you so much for trying my red velvet recipe. I appreciate. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Give us a thumbs up and keep coming for new recipes. Thank you very much. Hi, thank you so much for stopping by. Please give us a thumbs up. Let me go ahead. Like I said, we have all-purpose flour, and sometimes if you go to a bakery shop, for baking supplies, you're going to see all-purpose flour and pastry flour and also cake flour. So, but for all-purpose flour, that's what I use, because with all-purpose flour, you can apply the things you need. Like, you can just start from scratch, not like other baking things. Thank you so much. Hello, Lisa. Thank you for stopping by, Lisa. Welcome. Give us a thumbs up, okay? So we'll be talking about choices in baking, and like it's a general topic. You can also drop your opinions for me. Thank you so much, JD. Anyway, anytime. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much, JD. So give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Hello, Peace. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Peace. Thank you. So I'm back, okay? So I'm back to the topic. Let's get started. Hello, Simone. Hello, Special Ability Uju. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, everyone. If you're just joining, thank you. Hi, Pieces. Thank you, Peace. Thank you, Peace. So let me just go ahead and go straight to the point and talk about them. Then after that, you can drop in your suggestion, your opinion, and also make friends, okay? Thank you so much. So I'm using all-purpose flour to bake my cakes and pastries. Please, I want to ask, when using vanilla for baking, can I use the powdered one? Isn't same as... Okay, Lisa, I haven't used the powdered vanilla, but it should be the same. Unless that you're going to regulate yours. Maybe just use a little, like a half teaspoon, then mix it with warm water. So you can see how it comes out for you, how it turns out to be. I use the liquid vanilla. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Simon, for the like. Thank you, Peace, for the like. Welcome, Oge. It's the same, but the powdered, I think, I've not used the powdered vanilla, so I can't really tell on it. I use liquid one, Lisa. I use liquid vanilla. But you can check it out. But to me, if I want to use the powdered one, I'm going to mix it with water. That's very okay. Thank you so much. So I use all-purpose flour for my baking. But sometimes if you go to buy your baking things, you're going to see cake flour, wheat flour, and all that. But I use all-purpose flour. Because all-purpose flour is, there's no baking powder inside. So like it's something you can start from scratch. So when using all-purpose flour, you're going to add in your baking powder when required, your baking soda when required. It's also good for my cakes and pastries. But if you want to get your cake, your cake flour, you're going to mix in flour and corn flour, like 2 cups of flour minus 2 tablespoons and 2 tablespoons of corn flour. That will give you cake flour if you want to make it from the house by yourself. So sometimes I make my cake flour for my red velvet cake because yeah, cake flour is very good for it's very good for red velvet cake and chocolate cake. It makes it softer, I think. So if you want to make your corn flour from the house, if you want to make your cake flour from the house, you're going to mix in flour and corn flour to get it. Like if you want to make it 2 cups of flour minus 2 tablespoons of flour plus 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, that will give you a cake flour. So you can try that out when making your, if you want to make a chocolate cake or red velvet cake, it's very good. But you can also go ahead and adding in your, you can go ahead with the baking powder, baking soda when required. And also, all-purpose flour is very good for pastries. Like I said, if I know those countries, like it's like organic flour in all those, like in the UK also. So just use good flour for it, for your baking. Good flour gives you good recipe, good taste, and more fluffy. Like there's some flour you use for your cake or for your bread, and don't be fluffy. It won't be nice and all that. So thank you all. If you are joining, thank you so much. So I'll go with sugar. We have different types of sugar. We have the granulated sugar. We have the brown sugar. Yeah. So some recipe go for brown sugar, while some recipe go for the granulated sugar. So you can go with anyone. You can do it 50-50. There's some recipe that will say use 50 of brown sugar and 50 of the white sugar. So but if you don't have it, it's fine. You can use something else. You can look for alternative. And also we have the leaven agents. That is like the baking powder and the baking soda. Yeah. For your cake to rise well, you'll be needing baking powder and baking soda. So there's some recipe call for only baking soda, while some call for both. Like there's some vanilla recipe will call for both, but all they are the same for the same purposes. All right, please check out special. Hello Priscilla, thank you for joining. Baking powder and baking soda, can you? All right, there's no difference in that piece. You can use either of them, okay? To me, they're all the same. So I can go ahead with one and not one. Like the last pastry I made, I used baking soda. And that's some of my, like my vanilla cake, I use just baking powder for my vanilla cake. And it is perfect. But some call for both. Okay? Thank you, Peace, for that question. So can I use granulated sugar to make my cookies? Yes, Annie, you can use granulated sugar to make your cookies. But you're going to blend it to be smooth. Okay? Just blend it to be smooth, then to be perfect for it. Like the cookies are made, it can call for granulated sugar, but I choose to use my icing sugar, that is confectionery sugar, and it is perfect. So just to make it smooth, you can blend it, or you can just go ahead with it. If you're using a mixer, you need to grind it. But if you're using your wicks or spatula to make your cookies, you need to make it soft by blending the sugar. Thank you, Annie, for that question. All right, be dropping your question. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. You can drop it back to me again. Let me just glance through before continuing it. Hello, thanks Emma for joining. Thank you, Lisa, for the hearts. All right, I can continue. I've gone through it. So, and for the leaven agents, also have, yeah, there's some like now, if I want to make banana bread, I can use yeast, instant yeast for my banana bread. And also I can use baking powder for my banana bread, okay? It's all different. The yeast is a rising agent too, but mostly for puffy stuff like puff puff, some bread, yeah, bread too. Then banana, whenever I use yeast for your bread, banana bread, that is like the real bread. But when you use powdered, like when you use your baking powder and baking soda for your banana bread, that is like banana cake, but we call it banana bread. So that's it. So our rising leaven agents, that is the baking powder, baking soda, and yeast. Okay. Thank you so much. And we also have flavorings. We have different types of flavors. We have vanilla flavor, chocolate flavor. Like if I want to make my chocolate cake, I can use both chocolate flavor and chocolate flavor and vanilla flavor. It will come out very nice. You can also use butterscotch and nutty flavors. So they're all optional. Okay? So, and also for your cake, So we have different types of cake. For instance, we have the vanilla cake, the chocolate, red velvet, coconut, carrots. They're all different methods, and fruity cake too. All different method of preparing them to come out special and nice. Like for your butter cake, for your vanilla cake, you need enough butter. There's some vanilla cake that calls for butter and vegetable oil, while some for just butter. But make sure you get it well. Some will call for liquid like milk, but some will not call for milk, just butter. So make sure you get the recipe right and it all come out nice. And red velvet and chocolate cake are different method of preparing. They're two different things. Some people just say it's the color that makes chocolate cake and red velvet different, but I'm not sure it's the color. The texture and everything is different. The procedure, even though some are oil based, while some are while some are butter based. It will come out differently, but we use cocoa powder to get the chocolatey type. You can use cocoa powder and chocolate to make it more chocolatey, and you can use velvet color to make it more red, velvety, and the flavors that you will use is very important. Okay. Sister Special Ability asks where I reside. I'll get back to that. I'll let you know. We're in the same place. We reside in the same place, Special. We're in the same place. Thank you so much, Priscilla. Please, if you're in the building, drop your chat. Let's know your thoughts regarding it. Drop in your suggestions. Drop your thoughts regarding it, okay? And give us a thumbs up. So I'll be going for the consistencies. That is the texture. The texture. Some have to be crusty, crunchy, and soft. Like for your pastries, when making a pastry. You need to... Let me confirm if I'm saying. Please drop a chat to be sure that my network is okay, okay? Drop a chat to be sure. All right, Simone, thank you. Someone said she's in the background. Thank you so much. So we have to make it very crunchy, crusty, and soft. Depending on the recipe you're making. If it's bread, if it's donut, like donut has to be very soft. So the way you knead it is very important. If you're not using your mixer to knead your dough, when using your hand, you have to take a longer time and heat it very well. So when using your hand to do your dough, you do it for like 25 minutes. When using your 15 minutes, depending on how you mixed it, okay? And also when using your, what is it called? When using your mixer, it takes shorter time. It takes shorter time to do that. So that's it. And for your puff and the red, they have to be fluffy, super fluffy to be nice and soft. So I'll be going to the... Do you have any question before I go ahead? Please drop your question on the types of baking I have. Yeah? Thank you, Lisa. Drop your question for me before I go ahead to the frosting. Because you have different types of frosting. So drop your question for me before I move ahead. Drop questions for me so I can move on before moving on to frosting. Ask me a question on the flour, on the sugar, and the consistency. Yeah? And any other thing. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Give us a thumbs up if you're just joining. Drop your question, please. Thank you for the thumbs up. So if there's no question, I'll be moving ahead with my frosting, okay? So we have different types of frosting, but today I'll be covering in buttercream, cheese, yeah, buttercream frosting, cheese frosting, ganache, and whipped cream. I'll be looking into these 3 or 4. I also have fondant. So, but I hardly make use of fondant, but it's very nice too for some wedding occasions, yeah, and some for some birthday, yeah. So that's it. But I'll be looking into buttercream or American buttercream. That is Swiss and Italian cream. They're very nice in cakes. It comes very nice and tasty, especially American buttercream. So depending on the type of buttercream you're requesting for when taking your cake orders or when placing an order for your birthday, for your upcoming birthday. So buttercream is nice and creamy. It tastes very good and it needs to be stored in a cheap place. If not, so it's going to melt. So it's not too good for summer, but you can also use it in the refrigerator, okay? You can use it in the refrigerator. So when we go to the cheese cream, yeah, cheese cream frosting is also very good. We have different types of cheese frosting, okay? We have the chocolate cheese, we have the carrots, we have the nutty one, the nuts, yeah, using nuts. making use of the nuts and all that. So you can also go for that one. And also that one needs to be stored in the refrigerator, okay? 7 million people in the building, thank you so much. So that one has to be stored in the refrigerator to make it going, so it not defroze and melts on the way or on your occasion. So when choosing your buttercream, when choosing your frosting, you have to be certain. Ask questions. Which one is preferable for a long distance, and which one is okay for summer, winter, so to avoid disaster. Okay, let me tell you an experience before I move ahead. There's a period I made a cake. I usually make use of whipped cream and rice, so I made this cake. And I was going to deliver this cake. This cake collapsed on my way. That was like, I was heartbroken. It hasn't happened to me before. So it can happen to anybody. Just imagine me, a baker, happening to me. Then what about a customer coming to pick up his or her cake? So you have to take care of your cake very well. Thank you so much for stopping by, Longi. Thank you so much. So you have to take care of the cakes. It's very important. I felt bad for that experience. And I couldn't come back home to fix it back. I was able to fix it back at the venue. So avoid that. Ask questions when taking your cake order. Ask questions, ask questions. So we are talking about choices in cake, in baking. From the flour, from the sugar, the frosting, and the consistency, okay? If you're just joining, give us a thumbs up. Drop your comments and ask me questions on what you don't get. I will enlighten it for you. So for the cheese, like I said, we have different types of cheese. Yeah, cream cheese frosting. Cream cheese frosting is very light and creamy, and it is perfect sweet for all those treats and desserts. Yeah, it's very nice for it. It is like carrot cake, but not carroty. We have the coconuts. Yeah, we also have the coconut one. So I'm moving to ganache. Ganache. Many people don't know about ganache frosting, but ganache frosting is very nice and firm. But also it has to be refrigerated before the delivery. Someone is saying, hi, Longi. Hello, beautiful. I missed your live, but I will replay it. Thank you, Simon. So ganache is rich and velvety, okay? It is smooth frosting, and it is made from chocolates. Yeah, ganache frosting is made from chocolates and heavy cream. Chocolate and heavy cream will give you ganache. You can use it to decorate your cake for it. You can use it to decorate a cake before moving ahead with your creamy or fondant when using fondant. But it is very good. You can try that out next time when placing an order. You can go for ganache. Ganache is very good too. And also, we have different types of ganache. We have the chocolate ganache. We have the fruit ganache. That's like the raspberries, strawberries, and orange ganache. So you can check them out too. So we have you have to chew your frozen. Like when making ganache, when decorating your cake with ganache, you have to, when you're done creating the cake, you have to take it to the refrigerator to stay for like an hour overnight. Then continue in the morning. If you want to cover it with something else, if you want to cover it with another frosting, it can be whipped cream, buttercream. It can also be, it can be fondant too. So some people cover that ganache with fondant on ganache, whipped cream on ganache. So that is very fine. Just refrigerate it, make sure it's chill, and you can try that on your next order too. So we're going to whipped cream. Whipped cream is like ice cream. Please, if you're in the building, drop your comment. So I'll go ahead. So whipped cream is like ice cream, like I said. It is creamy and nice. It is made from powdered whipped cream or liquid whipped cream with chilled heavy cream or cold water. And it's very nice and creamy. The cakes needs to be refrigerated too because it can melt in summer. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. So it can melt in summer. It has to be refrigerated. So, yeah, it has to be refrigerated. Please drop your question for me. Then I'll move on. I'll go ahead. Like I said, we have different types of frosting. But I'm talking about whipped cream, ganache, cheese, cream cheese, and buttercream. So you can ask me questions on those 4 I listed, and I'll tell you my thoughts about it. So you make mistake for your next order. And from this, I'll go to, just drop your thoughts for me, please. Drop a question. Do that make sense? Please drop your opinion. Lisa, say something. If you're in the chat, come out and drop a comment. Let's make it interactive. Ask me a question on anything baking and frosting. Ask me a question on anything baking and frosting, and we are good to go. There are so many people on live right now. Welcome. If you're just joining, please, we're talking about choices in baking, types of flour, frosting, ganache, and the consistency. Please, you can also drop your suggestion. Let's make it going. Let's keep the life going and the discussion. So please drop your thoughts. Drop your thoughts if you're just joining. We're talking about choices in baking. So I started with flour, types of flour. We have cake flour, pastries, and all-purpose. But mostly I use all-purpose flour. It comes out perfect for me. And I bake my ingredient from scratch. All right. The last cookies you made looks really yummy. Yeah, Lisa, it's very yummy. Thank you so much. And I use all-purpose flour for it. Thank you so much. It tastes very good. You can try it out. You can try it out, please. That's very nice. So I talked about the types of flour. I use all-purpose flour, but we have different types of flour. And also I made mention of how to make your cake flour from the scratch. If you want to make your cake flour from the house, when a recipe calls for cake flour, you go ahead to use 2 cups of flour minus 2 tablespoons of flour plus 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. That will give you cake flour. So drop your question if you don't get me. Thank you for stopping by. If you're just joining, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So we have different types of sugar and leavening agent. Like I said, we have the baking soda, baking powder, and yeast. So they all call for different things. Like bread will call for yeast, and some banana bread, banana cake, and all that. Yeah, it is good. Like, yeah, it is. I changed my location, so that's what happened. I love the room. Thank you so much. The network is good today. Please drop a question for me. Drop a question. Let's make it going. Drop anything on baking. What do you know about baking? So ask me a question on baking, and let's grow. Let's keep this live and all that. I don't know if the life will allow me to make something that I was plan on making, like a life bones, but I don't know how the life will be when I move from from where I am right now. So let's make it going. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the thumbs up. 6 million people in the building. So don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you're just joining. And also if you're just joining, we're talking about choices in baking. Drop your thought. Let's know what happens, like when you order for a cake. Like what happened? Have you ever been disappointed from your cake orders? Like what happened? Because some bakers they won't make use of your order. You can say make a very favorite cake for me. They'll end up making something else for you. Or the color, like we're talking about choices, like the colors of the cake, the design, the shape. So it's very important to, when making cakes, to think about your cost, as into, like, let's think about my customer's order. Let me think, how will she like it? Is it going to be very okay? Is it going to be nice and all that? So it's very nice to consider people's choices too. If you're just joining, please give us a thumbs up. Yeah, 6 million people in the building. Thank you so much. So I've done 30 minutes already. That's interesting. So let's keep it going so it won't be boring. Hello, Baking. Thank you for joining, sister. Hello, Helen. Thank you for stopping by, Helen. Thank you so much. We're talking about choices in baking. You can drop in your thoughts, your questions. Drop in your questions for me. I'll reply you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, Snow White. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you so much. So ask me questions that will not move ahead. I'll tell you things I've baked before in the past, my experience in baking as a self-taught baker and everything. So drop your questions for me. Ask me questions like, yeah, I'm a self-taught baker, right? I haven't gone to baking school. I taught myself everything. So let's know. Let's get to know. Helen, thank you for stopping by. Simon says hello to Helen. So how you guys doing today? Let's know how you guys doing today. How you guys doing today? How is it going over there? I know we have different time zones, but you guys came through for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the love. And yeah, we're on 1,000 subscribers. I haven't mentioned that. I haven't mentioned that. We're on 1,000. It wasn't funny today. This morning I came in and it dropped. So Helen came through for me. Thank you, Helen. I'm Blessed Live TV. Thank you guys so much. Please give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Ask questions. 7 million people in the building. Thank you. Lisa says hello to baking. Thank you, Oge. Thank you so much. So let's get it going for the WH. If you're just joining, you're welcome. We're talking about choices in baking. Catherine, we are supposed to be having cake today for the 1K subscription celebration. Yeah, Simone. Don't worry, I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that, okay? I'll try and make something for us one of these days. We'll try and bake a cake for the celebration. Hopefully, hopefully. Oh, we are going to decorate one I have in the refrigerator. Maybe we'll just come live and decorate one mini one together. Hopefully. If you're just joining, give us a thumbs up. Welcome, Chisom. Give us a thumbs up if you're just joining. And let's make it going. Ask questions on anything baking. I'll come through for you. If you're just joining, give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's keep it going. I 10 million 10 million people in the building. 10 million in the building. Thank you for the 10 million. Thank you for the 9 million. Thank you for the likes. Let's make sure you give us a thumbs up before going. Thank you so much, everyone. So we're talking about choices in baking. From the ingredients, we'll talk about the types of flour and types of sugar and also types of frosting and the consistency of baking, like the texture of your baked goods or fried. Okay, so let me go through it again. I'm talking about the leaving agent. So we have the wheat flour, all-purpose flour, cake flour, and pastry flour. But I always make use of all-purpose flour. It comes out good for me and perfect. Okay, I use from the scratch, and I also make mention of how to make cake flour from the scratch from in the comfort of your home. When a recipe calls for cake flour, you can use all-purpose flour and cornstarch to get your cake flour. And also, if your recipe calls for grinded sugar, like icing sugar or something, and you don't have it in your house, you can use grinded sugar or brown sugar, but make sure you blend it to be perfect. It will be good for your recipe, okay? And for your leaven agents, let me go to again. We have the baking powder, the baking soda, and the yeast. Yeast is for like pastries, like donuts and bread. No, I'm not talking about cake only, Chisom. I'm talking about baking in generally, okay? Just ask me questions. What do you think? What are you saying? I didn't get it. So just ask me anything you don't understand on baking generally. Just on baking, not only cake. It can be donuts, meat pie, bread, and all that. Not just cakes. Thank you for the 7 million people in the building. Thank you so much for still being here, Priscilla. Thank you, Helen. Thank you so much, Helen. Thank you very Wow, that's very nice. Baking and Cooking says she's also a self-taught baker. I'm not perfect, but I'm learning. Yes, Vicky, we're not perfect, but we're learning. I'm also learning. I'm still learning. It has been good because I've been doing this for the past 4 years, and it is amazing. It is amazing. It's really good because that sometimes you be wrong with your recipe. You don't have anybody to ask questions and all that. I think that's one of the reasons I started my YouTube. I was like, okay, why not? I taught myself how to bake. What if I come and pour out the knowledge back to you guys, like to just show other persons that don't know how to bake, that get the ingredients wrong and all that. So that's why I just okay, let me start uploading stuff on YouTube. Let me start uploading stuff after I taught myself. Okay, so it's very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. We are still learning, so let's keep learning. It's good to start something. If you're just joining, thank you so much. Give us a thumbs up. Okay, yeah, okay, please do so. Do visit Helen. You will enjoy it there. You guys should connect, make friends, and stay tuned. Let's just keep ask questions. So if you're just joining, ask me a question on baking. Ask me a question on baking, cooking, and cakes, pastries, and I'll come through for you. Let's keep it going. So I talked about the texture of your cakes and pastries. Some have to be fluffy, crispy, like a crusty type. Some have to be crusty and that, yeah, and very soft if it wants to be soft. Then types of frosting. I made mention of ganache, whipped cream, buttercream, and cheese cream. Cheese cream frosting. So ask me a question on those things you don't understand. And please give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up if you're just joining. Thank you so much again, Helen. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you again for the heart. 11 million in the building, 16 likes. So give us a thumbs up if you're just joining. Give us a thumbs up. You're welcome if you're just joining. We're talking about choices in baking. Like it is it's something nice you can enjoy. Caking, your experience in baking, your experience from your cake orders, yeah, and all that. So let's talk about that. You can drop in your thoughts, your suggestion, your questions, and I'll come through for you. Thank you for joining. Hi, Steve. Give us a thumbs up. Lisa, thank you so much. Ask me questions. And also, Lisa is going live in the next 3 hours. Yeah, Lisa is going live in the next 3 hours. You can check her out. She does nice cooking on live, new recipes. So you can check her out for her live by 4 p.m. Check out Lisa's live by 4 p.m, guys. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Juba, thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Juba. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. So we're talking about caking, baking, types of frosting. Types of frosting and all that. Thank you, Piers. Thank you guys. Thank you for everyone for joining. Zubani, thank you for coming. If I call the name well, thank you. Yes, she's doing very well. Thank you for the 10 million people in the building. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you. You learned something. Thank you. You think it's nice. Thank you. I'm happy to be sharing that with you. So you can ask me questions on what you don't understand. I just gave a few points. So gradually, as time goes by, I'll be coming on to speak for like hours, talking about choices in baking, types of things, the ingredients to use, how to make sure your cake comes out nice, how to make sure your pastries comes out nice, yeah, and how to get the right recipe. So you can ask me questions on that, and the choice of frosting to use. So feel free to ask me questions on that. And as time goes by, I'll come out, hopefully by God's grace, to talk more on that. So ask me a question on what you don't get, then gradually I'll be exposing you more on how to get that nice cake you haven't gotten right, that nice cookies, that nice pastries, the donuts. Like donuts is a tricky something. Yeah, it's like it's very, you need great tips to get that right. That took me long to get right, but I finally did that. So ask me questions on that. And your cake too. I think what took me time to get is this thing. What's it called? Chocolate cake and red fake cake. It took me time to get it right. Hello, Fluffy Diva. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining. You guys should connect. Give us a thumbs up. Ask questions on what you don't get. Okay, I love that cake that I saw you baking yesterday. Thank you so much. The cake came out nice and it was very yummy. Thank you very much. Thank you, Fluffy Diva. Yes, everyone is doing well. God bless you too. Thank you, 7 million people in the building. Thank you for the blessings, for being here. I'm here waiting for your questions. Ask me questions on my experience on baking. What's motivating me to start baking? Just ask me questions. I'm in here and I'll answer you. Okay, Fluffy Diva says she watched one of my videos and I can't seem to come. Fluffy Diva, what are you referring to? Hello, Donna. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining. We're talking about baking, caking. So feel free to ask me questions. Feel free to ask me questions. Connect with each other. Ask me questions on baking. I'm very fine, Donna. Thank you for stopping by. I'm fine. Thank you for catching up with the live. Despite the time. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so which cake is your favorite cake that you love to make? Yeah, my favorite cake is red velvet. I love making red velvet. I love, I just love it. It's yummy, fluffy, and I love it. I also love vanilla and chocolate, but my favorite is red velvet. So, what's your favorite? What is your baking? Okay, Donna asked, what's your favorite thing to bake? Donna, my favorite thing to bake. I love baking pastries. I love making cakes too, but pastry, yeah, I love making pastry, especially donuts and croissants. I love making that a lot. I can go with maybe cakes, like red velvet cake. Okay, Fluffy, thank you so much. I'm sure it's network or something. Because all my comments are made, they are public, they are not private. Longie is from a professional baker. Not really a professional baker. I'm a self-taught baker, but maybe a professional baker. Yes, I'm a professional baker. Let me claim it. I'm a professional baker, but it's a self-taught, no certification yet. Okay, Donna asks, are you a safe? No, Donna asked, what did she say again? Do you like cooking or baking better? Donna, do you know what? I enjoy both. I love cooking and I love baking, but sometimes I just love baking. Okay, let me say baking, cooking. I love both. I can't choose from cooking and baking. I enjoy both, Donna. Yeah, it is yummy on pastries. Donna, I didn't go any. Donna, I didn't go to any school to learn baking. Okay, like I just learned it on my own. It's a self-taught after graduating from the university, and I was like, okay, and I have passion for. It's something I have passion for. Something I enjoy doing. Something I love doing. It is something I enjoy doing. Okay, so I didn't go for any baking school or cooking school. I just have passion for it. Yes, like yeah, I removed it. I didn't know. I just mistakenly pressed that. I removed that. Thank you so much, Jonah. The cakes are beautiful. Thank you. A big heart, if I can do it. Lisa, I'm not good with it here, but thank you. A big heart here. I appreciate it. Yes, Simone, I'm a self-taught baker. Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you. Like, it's something you have passion for, yeah? Once you have passion for something, you go for it. And before you know, you're doing amazing. Just like keep trying, don't stop. On your first trial, don't stop on your second trial. Just keep going. If it's something you enjoy doing, something you love. So that's why I always advise, go for what you love doing, not what someone wants you to do, but what you enjoy doing, what gives you joy, what gives you happiness. Go for that and make it a profession. Make it, yeah, make it something. Make it something, like just make it something nice to enjoy. Thank you so much, Fluffy. Try and check it out later. I'm sure it's the network. Yeah, thank you so much. Hello, Purpose Child. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the thumbs up. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Zubani. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Oge. My favorite food. Donna asks, what's my favorite food? Okay, I'll say rice and stew or jollof rice. Donna, that's like rice and sauce, okay? White rice and sauce, boiled rice and sauce, or stew. It's perfect. Also, jollof rice, yeah, and yam. I love yam too. Thank you. Thank you, Gospel Time. Keep it going. Let's keep it going. We're almost there. We've done 15 minutes already. Thank you so much for the questions. Ask me questions. Ask me questions on baking, cooking, and we'll get there. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the thumbs up. Donna says hi to Simone. Simone says that's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Yes, Donna, I'm good with both. I'm good with both. Donna, check out Oge later. Thank you. Okay, Donna said, what is your favorite dessert? Yeah, my favorite dessert. My favorite dessert. I would say cheese. Yeah, coconut cheesecake or with some ice cream. Yeah, ice cream and so yeah, with ice cream or red velvet, something like that. Yeah, and chocolatey. Thank you very much. So my favorite, I do not really have a favorite dessert, but I enjoy cheese with ice cream. Cream cheesecake with ice cream. It can be coconut or velvety. Yay! I love cheesecake. So I love cheesecake too. With some ice cream or yogurt. Like it's very nice. I love that. It's creamy. I'm trying to go back and see if I've missed someone. If I missed something. Longy, I've answered your question. Longy asked if I'm a professional baker. No, not really. I can't say a professional baker. I've answered that. I don't know if you got it. She's, I was muted before. I think I've answered all. Let me go through it again. Yes, of course, with ice cream. Like, yeah, with ice cream. It's very nice with ice cream. So we have 9 million people in the house, 7 million people in the house. Give us a thumbs up and let's make it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Drop your questions and ask me a question on baking and cooking. And what motivated me to start this YouTube, yeah? Or something like that. I love cheesecake. Of course, with ice cream. Yes, she loves carrot cake. Zubani loves carrot cake. I love carrot cake too sometimes, but also I love carrot cake and okay, let me talk. Lemon cake. Yeah, sometimes carrot cake and lemon cake or coconut cake. I might not have a favorite, but I love both. Hello, Linda. If you're just joining, thank you so much. Thank you, Linda, for joining. So we're talking about choices in cakes and baking. Have you had a bad experience on cake before? Like maybe you placed an order for cake and they gave you something different. Like let's know. Have you had a bad experience on cake before? Have you had a bad experience? Like you order for something, you order for A and you got a C, stuff like that. Let's see your experience. The choices of cream you made, like the choices of cream and cake flavors. Were you okay with the flavors and the choices of cream? Did you ever consider? Okay, Donna says, did you ever consider going into business, selling your beautiful cakes? Yeah, Donna, I'm actually selling my cakes and pastries. Okay, Donna, I have a baking page, like yeah, a business. I take orders. Okay, and my baking business is Karen Bakes. You can check me out on Instagram. I'm on Instagram as Karen Bakes. Yeah, I have a business on that, Donna. Thank you. I bake. Linda says hi to Simone. Simone says hello to Chi. Linda, are you going live? Simone is asking, when are you going live? Okay, Linda is taking a break on that. 12 million people in the building. Please give us a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, okay? Okay, Fluffy says she's still here, but she's getting ready for work. Thank you, Fluffy. Thank you for your time. I appreciate. Okay, someone says, I'm not a baker either. I'm more of a chef. Yes, Simo, you're a chef. You're a chef. You do the cookings and the baking. So you're a chef. And I can't wait to start seeing your recipes. All those your nice stews, vegetable soup on your YouTube very soon. You can make a vlog on that for us, Simon. Yes, Simon, sometimes we need that break. Sometimes we do need that break. So we don't burn out, break out. We do that. We need that too much. If you're just joining, please give us a thumbs up. And let's make it interactive. Jesus. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know there was no sound. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I pressed something again. Thank you, Linda. I was just busy talking. I was busy talking. Thank you, Linda. But now you can hear me, right? Thank you. So I was saying you can drop your yeah, you can just drop something. It mustn't be a baker. Just let's know your experience on the things you ordered before, on cakes and pastries. And also, I think you should ask me questions. 8 million people in the building. Thank you so much. Give us a thumbs up if you're just joining. We talked about baking choices before earlier on, and we covered types of flour, types of sugar, the consistency, and types of frosting. So let me just go ahead over it again. Very soon I'll just round it up by going through, like in summary, what we talked about earlier on. Alright, let me just go back again. So I was like, okay, we have all-purpose flour, cake flour, and pastries flour. But mostly I make use of all-purpose flour, which is perfect for your cake and pastries. Also bread. Sometimes some people get bread flour to make their recipe easier or something, but it's all fine. Yes, Donna, I make pies. I bake pies. I love baking pies too. Like chicken pie and meat pies. I do that. It's very good. So I was talking about the types of flour and the types of flour, how to get it right, and how to make your cake flour from the comfort of your home. In case a recipe calls for cake flour, you just need to make use of 2 cups of flour minus 2 tablespoons plus 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. That will give you a cake flour, and you can go ahead with the baking. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Purpose Child, for the congratulatory message. Thank you. So, and I also make sure of living agents, like those living agents are the agents that will make your cake to rise. Yeah. So, which I said baking powder, baking soda, and also yeast. But don't forget, we don't make use of yeast for cake. Yeast is for like pastries and bread, not cake. But pastries and pastries and bread, but baking soda and baking powder can be for cakes. Um, and some pastry, yeah, some pastry make use of yeast, while some pastry make use of baking powder, like some pies. Pies make use of baking powder, while some cookies make use of baking powder or baking soda. 11 million people in the building. Give us a thumbs up. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Philip, for joining. Philip girl. If you are just joining, thank you. Linda said, wow, Linda said she enjoys my content, that I'm good. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad. Thank you so much. So what's your favorite cake? What's the favorite cake you have made? Donna asks, what's the favorite cake I've made? I don't have a favorite cake. I'm always happy whenever I bake and the cakes come out very nice, the aroma. So I do not have a favorite cake, Donna. They are all nice. I'm always happy whenever they come out from the oven. Yeah, so it's very fine. Hello, Juliet. Thank you for joining. Thank you for stopping Hussein. If you're just joining, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and stay tuned for more amazing content. You can also watch our previous videos. Yeah? And give us some love, love, love. Juliet said, good afternoon from Nigeria. Thank you so much. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. So I'll go to the frosting. When I talked about the sugar. Yeah, we have brown sugar, grinded sugar. Yeah, I talked about that one. So I'll go for the frosting. We have different types of frosting. By covered whipped cream, buttercream, cream cheese, and ganache. Yeah, and ganache frosting. Ganache is yummy, velvety, and creamy. And you can make ganache from chocolate and heavy cream. It's very nice and yummy. You can try it on your next order. And also whipping cream. Whipping cream is nice and it's like ice cream. It is good to stay in the refrigerator because of the weather condition. I don't know if it's summer or winter, but it can melt at any time. So when you're placing your order, make sure you make the right choices. Make the right decisions for your make a right decision for your frosting. And your cake types, your cake flavor, make a right decision for that. So Donna said, I like cheese. Yes, Donna. I also like cheese cream and ganache. It's very nice. Cheese cream is very nice. It's sweet, tasty, creamy. Like it's very nice. And also we have different types of cheese, cream cheese. We have different types of cream cheese. We have the raspberry. We have the strawberries, and we have the nutty type. Any nuts, it can be almond, any nut at all, and it's very nice. And the ganache too. We have different types of ganache, so you can try them out. It's very good. Yeah, whipped cream is lighter. Whipped cream frosting is lighter, but it's very nice on cake. It's very yummy, especially when you have a nice feeling for your cake. So whipped cream is very nice, and ice, like it reminds me more of ice cream. So which one is your favorite frosting? Can I know your favorite frosting? Ah, you love anything chocolate. Yeah. Since you love anything chocolate, you're going to love ganache. Because chocolate ganache is made from chocolate and heavy cream. I also love it. It's very nice. Donna, that's very nice. I'm not really a fan of chocolates, but I enjoy making it. I'm more fond of like cream cheese found. Yeah, cream cheese. Okay. Philip says, who taught you how to bake? I taught myself how to bake. A passion is a passion I go for. It's a passion. I enjoy baking. So I just say, okay, why not go for baking? And I started like try and error. I also bake something in the house and all that. So like it's very nice. So from that place, I started taking orders and improving on myself. I improve on myself, okay? So that is very nice. It's a safe thought. Thank you, Simone. I love ganache too. That's nice. So we have many ganache lovers in the building. I'm not the only one. I love ganache and cream cheese. I also enjoy working with them. I enjoy working with American whipped cream. Yeah, American whipped cream. American buttercream. Sorry, American buttercream. I enjoy making. Yeah, I enjoy working with American buttercream and whipped cream more than fondant. Okay, let me see. I love ganache. My favorite frosting is cream cheese. Wow, that's nice. Cream cheese is very nice. I love cream cheese too. Thank you. Thank you. Give us a thumbs up. Yes, I make muffins, Donna. And my favorite muffins is raspberry. Raspberry frost. Yeah, I do that. How about you, Donna? What is your favorite muffin? I love it a lot. Like raspberry muffins or blueberry. That's perfect. You should try ganache one day. Ganache is nice. Ed Jory says, good morning, Catherine. Thank you for joining. If you are just joining, you don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up and connect to other people in the building. We're talking about cakes, like choices in baking. And we cover types of flour, types of ganache, no, types of frosting. Yeah, types of frosting and the choices to make. And pastries too. So you can ask me questions on that and I'll get back to you. Just ask me a question on that. Thank you, Lisa. Okay. Donna said, anything with chocolate chip. Yeah, it's also nice. Chocolate chips is nice. Muffins chocolate chips. It's very nice. I think I'll try and make it one of these days for you. I make a video on muffins for Donna. Donna, thank you so much for that. Yeah, thank you. So we have 9 million people in the building and some thumbs up. So thank you. 7 million people in the building. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the turn up. Thank you for everyone that came through. Like, I appreciate it. So let's keep it going. That sounds yummy. Yeah, it is yummy. It is. Philip said they never had she never had ganache. So you can try ganache. Ganache is nice. Maybe on your next order, you can try it. You can try ganache. So let's know your thoughts, your questions. Let's keep it going. Yes, Donna. I tried making ice cream. Ice cream out very nice. I made strawberry ice cream and vanilla ice cream. Just for the house consumption. Not for a client. But it was very nice. I tried it. Mercy says, blessings to everyone. Thank you for joining, Mercy. If you're just joining, give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you for the thumbs up. So we're talking about choices in baking. Have you made a bad choice in your baking before, like in your cake order when placing a cake? Have you made a bad choice before? And what are the choices you've made that were bad for your cake? Is it from the frosting? Is it from the cake? The flavors or what? Can I know that? I'm very fine, Mercy. So what are the bad choices you made before? What are the bad choices you've made when it comes to cake? Is it from the cake flavor? Is it from the frosting? And pastries too. Let me know in the comment section if you have made a bad choice before. Let's know if you have made a bad choice. Thank you, everyone. 7 million people. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. So let's keep it going. Let's get to 30 likes. Then we'll call it a day. Then we'll come back again maybe for a silent live or for more amazing content as time goes by. Donna, I love banana bread. Like wheat bread, yeah, wheat bread. Wheat bread is perfect. Soft and fluffy ones. Hi, Nengi. Nengi made it today. Nengi, welcome. You made it today. Give us a thumbs up. Let's take the light to 30 and counting. Then we can call it a day. So, Nengi, you're welcome. We're talking about choices in baking. Yeah? So, have you made a bad choice when placing a cake order or on your pastries? What are the thoughts like? Let's know your thought. I also cover types of flour to use when baking and types of frosting and the leaving agents. What makes your cake or pastry comes out nice and fluffy. I covered that. So I said for types of flour, we have all-purpose flour. So I always advise you to go for all-purpose flour because that is perfect for all types of cakes. So just when you starting from the scratch, that's very perfect for you. And types of sugar, I said we have the granulated sugar and the brown sugar. And the leaving agent, I talk about the baking soda, baking powder, and yeast. So baking powder and baking soda mostly is for cakes and some pastries, while the yeast is for your bread. And the frosting, I covered whipped cream, cheese, yeah, cream cheese, ganache, and buttercream. So let's know your thoughts. Have you made a bad choice before? Hello, let me go back to here. PEG, hi to you. Let's know your thoughts regarding the topic. I believe you've been here since from beginning. Thank you. So let's know your thoughts regarding it. Wow, that's nice, Donna. I love banana bread too. That makes us. Thank you so much. Is your thank you. Am I missing something? Let me try and go back. Hello, Mercy. Simone says hello to Mercy. I've missed a lot. This is an amazing topic. Yes, it is an amazing topic. Nangi. Nangi, it's an amazing topic. I need to call Nangi Simone. It's Nangi. Nangi, yeah? Can Nangi ask a question? Let me see. How long does it take you to complete a cake? Okay. How long does it take you to complete a cake? When starting a cake, for you to bake a cake, let's say 45 to 50 minutes, depending on the type of cake you are making and depending on the quantity of cake you are making. If it's a cupcake takes you 15 to 18 minutes to make a cupcake. And make sure you preheat your oven before baking. So if it's a big cake, it can take 45 to 1 hour, depending on the size of cake you are baking and the heat of your oven, the temperature of your oven. Lisa is still in the building. Thank you very much. Can I use baking soda and baking powder? It's interchangeable. Yeah, you can do that, Nike. You can do that. On what actually? Sometimes when making pies, for pies you can use baking powder. Yeah, why for some pies, if you don't have baking powder, you can risk it for baking soda. But there's no difference, yeah? So sometimes don't use too much. Use the right measurement for it. So you to avoid having a disaster. Okay. Tommy, thank you for joining. We are about rounding up. My favorite cookies. I don't have a favorite cookies. I love both, but I think let's just go for, yeah, chocolate chips is my favorite cookies. Chocolate chips cookies, my favorite. Yes, I make brownies. I do that. And I have a nice recipe for that. I can also make use of that. Thank you so much. I will try and make a brownie for you, Donna. Brownie and muffins. I'm promising you two things for brownie and muffins. I'll try and come through for you. You enjoy the recipe. Thank you if you're just joining. So I can make milk again. So that. but it's plugged and I'm charging it. So thank you so much for coming through for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. God bless you all. I can't even mention names. Like, you guys are amazing. Thank you all. So see you on my next live. Bye.